I tried 10 survey platforms or research websites to see if they are still paying in 2026. And to be honest with you, only 5 of these platforms paid me reasonable money. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 of these websites that paid me reasonable money, at least to help you not to waste your time trying platforms that do not work. And that's basically the essence of this video. So without wasting much of your time, we are going to go directly into the names of these platforms. And I'm also going to be sharing with you payment proofs for you to see that these platforms actually paid me or my students, for you to know the ones that are paying. And like I said, not go about wasting your time trying apps or websites that are no longer paying. So let's dive into the main video. So the first platform we are going to be talking about, we are actually going to go from the lowest platform to the highest platform. That's the lowest paying platform to the highest paying platform. So the lowest of those platforms that I want to share with you, that's the number 5, is Attapoll. Attapoll is an app where you can answer questions, giving your opinions about some company products and services, and you get paid. So in Attapoll, all you need to do is to answer short or few questions, and you get paid. So in Attapoll, how much you are being paid depends on how lengthy the questions you are answering are. If you are answering short questions, like there are some surveys that can give you $3, and there are some that will give you lower or even more than that, depending on the kind of questions you are being asked. So if you really want to earn much from Attapoll, you have to always be consistent. Make sure that you are always logging into the platform to answer questions. If you are consistent on Attapoll, they are going to be taking you more seriously, and you are going to be earning higher than someone who only comes once in a while to do something. So another thing you should also note about Attapoll is that you can find it in your Play Store, or you go to their website, but preferably I love working on their app. So go straight into your Play Store and download Attapoll, and have it in mind that, and another good thing I love about Attapoll is that they have different payment methods. Attapoll can pay you through PayPal, and if you don't have PayPal, Attapoll also gives a gift card. And another thing about Attapoll is that they accept different countries. But if you, including Nigeria, yes, of course, they accept Nigerians in Attapoll. But one thing you should always have in mind that if you are an African working on most of the survey websites, you might not earn much. But if you want to make it higher on Attapoll, just make sure you are creating a Canadian account, Australian account, a UK account, or a US account. If you are working on any of those 4 accounts, you are going to earn faster on Attapoll. So that is that about Attapoll. Let's move into the next one. And my next in the list that is currently paying in 2026 is called Branded Surveys. Branded Surveys, I've been working with them for the past 5 years, and down to 2026, Branded Survey is still paying. And that's the name of the platform. If you want to work on the platform, all you need to do is just to go to their website and create an account, and you start working on branded surveys. In branded surveys, you need to also answer questions. In all of these platforms I'll be sharing with you, their basic jobs, they are just to answer questions and get paid. So if you are someone who just have little time, let's say between 35 minutes to 1 hour every day, or any time of the week that is convenient for you, I think these platforms can actually give you some rewards that you can use to settle 1 or 2 bills. Branded surveys actually does well, and one thing I can tell you for free is that in branded surveys, it's easier to earn, unlike most of the small paying websites that will take you like a month for you to earn something. In branded surveys, if you are serious, within the space of a week, you should be able to earn something reasonable. But one thing I want to leak to you as a secret to earning from this website is consistency. If you are consistent and your profile is consistent, you are going to be getting reasonable paying questions. For example, what I mean by consistency in profile is, in your profile, if you said you are 30 years old, just continue to maintain that 30 years old in all the questions they will be asking you. If you say you are a full-time worker, you work full-time, just make sure that in all the questions they are going to be asking you on the platform, you maintain that that particular answer. In branded surveys, you can earn, let me say, between $50 to $100 within a space of a week if you are answering questions consistently. And in branded surveys again, their payment method is through PayPal and gift card. If you are someone having issue with PayPal, you can always earn through gift card. So that's about branded surveys. So now let's quickly go into a higher paying platform, because I know that's what you want to hear. Which platform is still paying very high in 2026? And I'm not going to sit down here to lie to you. I'm going to give you a proof that these platforms are paying high. So now let's talk about the ones I have earned from in 2026. I know there are many other platforms paying high, but let me just talk about the ones that I have worked and earned something in this year 2026. So the first in my list is Respondent. Respondent is still paying in 2026, and it's also paying very well. Respondent, as you already know, if you have been a subscriber of mine, you should know I always talk about Respondent, and in 2026 I'm still earning from it. In Respondent, you have to give your opinion as well and get paid. It's a research website which involves you giving your opinion. After that, you get rewarded. Respondent is actually one of the highest paying research platforms you can see on the internet today. So if you really want to work on Respondent, all you need to do is to log into their website, respondent.io, and create an account and start working today. And if you need someone to guide you more on any of those platforms, you can always join our WhatsApp support group. Then again, the next one I also want to talk about now is Prolific. Prolific and Intellism. Intellism. I know most of you may not know about Intellism, but in 2026, Prolific, Intellism, these two platforms are also paying very well in 2026. And actually, I've earned from these two platforms, Prolific, Intellism, in this year 2026. So if you are looking for platforms that are paying in 2026, that will not burn down your time, that you won't waste your time working on, you just have to go into Attapoll, go into Branded, go into Respondent, go into Prolific, and go into Intellism. These are five platforms that I know for sure that are currently paying in 2026. Like I said, there are still many more other platforms that are still paying in 2026. But those ones, I have earned from them in 2026, and I still have many more that have paid me in 2026, but I will reserve that for you in my next video. If you found value in this video, please don't forget to tap on the subscribe button. And like I said, if you have questions, you can always ask me in the comment section. And if you need someone to guide you, to put you through from the scratch, all you need to do is to reach out to me through our Telegram group. You are going to find me on WhatsApp. So reach out to me on WhatsApp and I will give you a full guide from the scratch on how to work and earn from these platforms. See you next time in my next video. I remain Emilia Davids.